Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, when we left off, we had just bought a couple of ironworks, and we had recruited Donovan for his amazing trainer skill. Now, the reason I'm starting recording here is because a fascinating thing actually just happened, and that is that we gained +1 spotting skill for no reason whatsoever. I will show you in just a second in the recent messages screen. But also we have a remarkable amount of mercenary payment from the Feared's Vein, as you can see here, 2,500. I'm wondering whether the longer we stay a mercenary of a particular faction, the more money we are going to be gaining. If that is indeed the case, then that would be absolutely fantastic, but, well, we don't know just yet, or at least maybe some of you do, who knows. But let's just see here, 1,366 profit we are currently gaining. And also, I have recently purchased an ironworks at Windholm, so that is also very, very nice indeed, as you can see here. Now, yes, let us go to our recent messages. You have the feeling that that someone or something is watching you. Your spotting skill has increased by 1. Which is very, very nice indeed. So, apart from that, what we can do here is level up a couple of our units. Obviously, these guys are leveling up insanely fast now, because we do have, well, Donovan, yes. He is doing an absolutely stellar job, and oh yes, we did actually not take a look at his stats. As you can see, he does have 6 in trainer skill, of course, and we are going to be leveling up his intelligence rather dramatically as well. Maybe some Iron Flesh as well. He will be gaining a lot of skill points if we decide to give him intelligence every level anyway. So, yes, also as we can see here, not really needing a surgeon. We are currently the surgeon, if we can stay alive, but we do kind of need a tactician. He currently has 5 in tactics. And maybe an engineer as well. Julia is the only one with engineering, and she only has 1 in it. So it would be fantastic if Donovan could be our engineer/tactician/trainer. Well, maybe that's a little bit too much for one companion to handle, but we're going to see. We're going to see how that goes, and we're now going to be heading on to the next town of the Feared's Vein. I decided to buy ironworks in Feared's Vein territory because, well, it seems as though that's the best plan for us to go for. Yes, it appears as though we have just missed out on a Singalian battle there. Maybe we'll actually be able to take on a couple of Singalian slavers soon. If we continue leveling our troops up at this rate, then we definitely will be able to. Obviously, Donovan is not the highest level, so once they gain enough experience to go past his level, then it's going to all stop. But hopefully we'll be able to get him leveled up reasonably fast. So let's head into the guild master here, and we are going to be purchasing an ironworks. Yes, 244 dinars. Thank you. That is very nice. And of course, now that we have spotting skill, we now have how much? 6. Yes, 6 in spotting. Who would have thought it? Goodness me, that is just utterly fantastic, of course. Now we can see everything that is coming towards us. Obviously, we can see that in the daytime. And there's Ravenstern and the Sarleon peoples making peace. Well, I suppose that's good for them. Not so good for us, I suppose. Well, yeah, not so good for us. I would really appreciate Sarleon being weakened a little bit more, because obviously we do want to strike out on our own and potentially take a town from them. It's going to be very difficult, in fact, to do that. So what I'm hoping for is that we'll have an opportunity when one of the factions that are at war against the Kingdom of Sarleon actually weaken Laria considerably, and then we can make our move. Yes, quite an opportunistic approach, but I feel as though it might be a little better than becoming a vassal first. So, yes, you may be wondering where I'm heading right now, but we are currently going to be heading over to Noldor territory. I would like to be able to fight a couple of units, at least a couple of units, to maybe make the Noldor relations raise a little bit. So, yes, let's see if we can make that happen. Obviously, right now, it's not seeming to be a very good idea because we have such a large army, and as a result, we are going to be moving a lot slower than the Noldor. Although, wow, there's actually quite a few. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that. I am not going to be heading on over there. But what we are going to be doing is maybe attempting to find some Singalian slavers. That's why I was heading through Dashar territory, believe it or not, yes. Completely slipped my mind, in actual fact. So let's head on over here. Oh, yes, we can just avoid all of these guys as well. Ah, we have the Empire and the Dashar fighting against each other. Should I actually end up helping the Empire? I'm not entirely sure right now, because this guy has... Whoa, no, never mind. 17 Scorpion Assassins. Definitely want to avoid taking out the Dashar, that's for sure. Goodness me, we need some Scorpion Assassins of our own, thank you very much. Okay, well, we do have a couple of Brigands over there, which we could do battle with. Only 11 of them, however. That's why I'm trying to find the Singalian Slavers. It would be rather nice if we could, because they usually have a lot more units in their parties, so it would be fantastic if we could find some. Isn't that just the way? As soon as you want to find some slavers, they are nowhere to be found. But when you have 2 units in your army, there they are, around every corner. Well, not this time, at least, it seems. Oh, there's some thieves. Oh, I guess we could take on 17 thieves if we can actually get there before this vassal does. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so they're moving at 3, we're moving at 3.1. We will very easily be able to catch them. Hopefully these guys will not see fit to... Yes, we'll not see fit to intercept them before we get there, but I suppose that's just the way it is. We'll be fighting in the desert. We haven't fought in the desert for very many battles so far, so I suppose that's a nice change. And let's see what we're going to be doing here. I would like to practice using our spears, but obviously from this range, it's kind of pointless, isn't it? Probably. Well, whatever the case, we are going to be charging absolutely everyone in, apart from our archers, who we're going to be telling to just hold position here. There aren't many of these guys, so not really any need to make any, well, efforts with our tactics, I suppose. Well, let's see if we can... Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Well, yes, whatever the case, I do need to go first person with that, so I'm not particularly trying to be effective with them, but we do have enough of them so that I can miss a couple of times. Obviously, we do have the other weapons maybe available now at some of the Empire towns. Maybe we will be able to see if we can find some of those. That would be fantastic, because they are very, very good against even shields, so that would be great. Unfortunately, my Corsair now is being focused. How dare you? Let's see if we can take out a couple of these guys as much as we can anyway. There's a little bit of damage. Not enough to eliminate him. There we go. And oh, there we are. Level 11 has been now reached, which is fantastic. There we go. Now we can actually get... What are we going to get? I actually don't know. Well, there's 2 renown. That's reasonable. We have improved our relations with the Dashar principalities once again. I'm actually thinking, shall we... Oh my, there's a gold bar. Who would have thought it? Some random bandits having a gold bar. Well, that's fantastic. We do have a reasonable amount of trade skill as well. We only... Wait a minute. I think we have 4 trade skill, don't we? That's actually very nice, isn't it? Yes, we have 4 trade skill, if you can believe it. So, yes, even though we did miss out on a companion in the previous episode, that doesn't really matter too much, because they only had 1 more trade than we did. So, well, not entirely sure how much that would give us. That would give us, what, 5% more? Yeah, it's a minor difference, I suppose. So, otherwise, what are we going to do here? I think... that's difficult. I think probably going for some more intelligence here. Maybe getting some more wound treatment, more inventory management would make a big difference. Horse archery would also... Oh, there's so many things. No, there are so many things that I want to get. I do want to get more power strike. I want to get more power throw, more iron flesh. Oh... I actually have no idea. I think we'll go for what? No, not 1 more in power throw, surely not. But what else could we get? I suppose inventory management would make sense, so let's go for 1 more in that. I would love to be able to get 15 in charisma so that we can actually get 1 more extra point in leadership. Obviously that would reduce our troop wages, increase our party morale, and of course the amount of units we can currently use, so maybe it would be a good idea to just do that. Maybe. See, that's the thing. If we do intelligence and go to 15 intelligence, we can get more points in surgery, more points in first aid, and obviously everything else, basically. So it would be quite useful to do that, I think. So with our extra skill point, we are going to go for 1 more in Power Strike. That actually maxes us out in Power Strike in terms of the amount of strength we have, so I think we'll just go with that for now, and we can always improve Power Throw or Iron Flesh at another time. So, let's see what we can do here. Well, we obviously helped out that patrol, which gave us a little bit of relation with the Dashar. Now, where are all the Singalian slavers? Where did they all go? That's the question I'm asking right now. It appears as though they've all just disappeared. Well, I suppose, without further ado, I will be cutting away, and I'll try and see whether I can find some worthy adversaries. Okay, so, as you can see here, I was waiting at Marleon's just to see if I could get a couple of brigands or maybe thieves to run by, because I wasn't wanting to hunt them down. And it would probably be fantastic to be able to sell that gold bar that we were able to get, and a couple of other pieces of loot, of course. And then we have a declaration of war here, the Feared's Vein against the Dashar. So this is going to be quite painful if we come across a lot of vassals that have Scorpion Assassins, but they have just been weakened by the Empire. So we are going to either be in a very good position to eliminate a lot of vassals and, as a result, to gain a huge amount of renown, or we are going to be defeated over and over again. So let's just see what is going to go down here. And first off, we definitely want to be selling a couple of things. I'm thinking we probably want to sell this. I know, we really do not want to sell it, but are we ever going to get Power Draw 7? It's unlikely, isn't it? It is quite unlikely. So let's sell that gold bar, thank you very much. Sell a couple of other things here. That is actually a very nice shield. Well, not bad. If it wasn't battered, then I would say yes, for sure, but, well, right now we don't really require a shield, and we'll just be selling everything that we can. Obviously, we have 6 extra slots now, thank you to inventory management, and there we go, 1,600. That's actually not bad, considering. Oh well. That seems fine. We'll actually take a little bit of food just to make sure that we are getting a little bit fed. And there's a young Ravenstone noble, which we will not be taking right now. Okay, so, yes, well, to report on my findings of whether we were able to find any Singalian slavers, we were not. Apparently, they have all vacated the premises, so that's not great, is it? You need to bring at least 8 troops, and I'm instructed to raise more men with all due haste if you do not have enough. So where is Jarl Adelstein? He was close to Nomar. I suppose we should go with him. Why not? We should actually go with him. So where is oh, there's Nomar. It's actually a little closer than I had imagined, because usually it is very far away. Oh, there's a brigand camp as well. And the heretics have managed to summon a demonic army. Well, wouldn't they just? Oh, there he is. Okay, so it appears as though this fellow is following Jarl Adelstein, so he is obviously going off here. The king himself of the Feared's Vein is also following. So let's see what we can do. We're going to get into some large-scale battles, I suppose. We do have the Free Company here too. Now, oh, it appears as though there's some Dashar units there. Wow, we are going to definitely reduce... Oh, no, wait, we've already reduced our relation, haven't we? Yes. I was about to say, we're going to reduce our relation with the Dashar. Yes, it is going way down now. That's unfortunate. Okay, so wait a minute. These guys are actually still going to Jarl Adelstein, so I assume that he has gone somewhere around here? Well, right now I have no idea, but as you can see, there's our ironworks. They're working hard, or hardly working, either way, and the Feared's Vein are paying us 2,700 every single week, which is fantastic. Very nice indeed to see that. Now, otherwise, where are they? Where is Jarl Adelstein? I suppose we will find him soon. There he is! As soon as it became dawn, we were able to see what's going on. Oh, it appears as though we are going to be sieging. Yes! We are going to be taking this very small castle with all of these units. Not entirely sure why they would decide to do that, but I suppose we will wait with them and we'll see. Wait. Yes, this is exactly what I thought would happen. And hopefully we are not going to be caught. We are moving at 5.2, which is 0.1 faster than those knights. Now, as you can see, these guys... Wait, what do they have here? Dawn Wyverns and Knights of the Dawn. Yes, and unfortunately these minor factions decide that they do not want any other opponent apart from the player character, so it appears as though we will have to run on to Nadar Castle, which is remarkably close, and we'll be able to wait there for some time and still, well, until this particular castle has come under siege, or until these guys have run on. There we go. Now, they did have a couple of very nice prisoners in their hold there, but obviously right now we are not particularly wanting prisoners, well, to rescue, because we have no space, but I guess we would actually lose a huge amount of units as a result. So let's see here. Are they going to go in? I am speeding up time, just so you know, so let's just see if they are able to get into the castle in time before we are stopped by an overwhelming force of Scorpion assassins and, well, dervishes. And I didn't even speak to him. Yes, did not even speak to him, but we can still join the campaign, so that's not too bad, but he now hates us. So let's head on in here. Oh no, that was terrible. Okay, so let's join the next assault. Goodness me, and I was really in time as well. I was so incredibly in time, and yet that happened. Well, we do have a renowned value of 3 for this battle. And we're going to see what we can do here. Now, I'm just hoping that many of my units do not get killed in the process. I only have 10 on the battlefield, and our allies have 88. So we should be perfectly fine, in actual fact, to make this work. Now, we are moving the siege tower very, very fast as well. I do appreciate that. Slow siege towers are an absolute bane of everything, of all existence. So, thankfully enough, it is moving a little bit quicker than normal, it appears. Obviously, we do have gravity on our side, and I'm surprised it's not tipping over, but thankfully it's quite heavy, I would assume. Okay, so these guys are going to be very, very difficult to take out. 72 enemy units. 71 now, but yes, the Dashar are reasonable. They are actually more than reasonable, and their Scorpion Assassins are going to prove very, very difficult to eliminate. We need some replacements. Yes, we need some replacements for the left side. I just hope that many of my units do not get killed. How many of my units have died already? None? Okay, that's fantastic. Well, it is nighttime, so I suppose it should make it a little better for us, because we are the attackers, and we do not want their archers knowing where we are going. And, well, hopefully to actually avoid some of their arrows and some of their... Oh, yes, just as that fellow got headshot. Great. Okay, so wait a minute. I think I should use reverse psychology, perhaps. Okay, we are going to be hit by every arrow in the land. Are we going to be hit by every arrow in the land? Yes, we are. We are going to be hit by every arrow. Wait a minute. Yes. Target me a little bit. Okay, maybe that is not working. Yes, that is probably not working. Okay, so let's see here. We are almost there. Very, very close by. And then we will be able to advance with our Fierdsvain Berserkers. Look at these guys. They are incredibly well built. Unfortunately, they are being eliminated quite a lot. So I guess we can only hope that we will be victorious in capturing this castle. We will not be the ones to gain from this, though. Ooh, maybe what I should have done was raided the nearby village. But the problem with that is that it's so nearby that we are then going to be beset upon by any vassal that does not want to take part in the defense of this particular castle, so it would be pretty bad for me to decide to do that, I suppose. So I guess it's a good idea that I did not, at least at this point. But maybe taking something closer to Empire territory, like a village or something, would have been a better idea. Now, we are being shot, even though my shield is up, so let's just hope that we are going to survive a little bit better than... Oh my, there's a lot of dervishes here. Yes, a lot of dervishes. Okay, let's do some damage if we can. Yes, we're doing a little bit. Come on, let's deal some damage. We have a very slow weapon, unfortunately, so... Yes, the Dashara Scorpion Assassins very easily able to eliminate us because they have a very, very fast swing speed. But I suppose what we can do is see how it goes for our allies here. It might actually go pretty badly. It seems as though it is going quite badly right now. So, maybe... Yes, wow, we are losing a huge amount. Well, I suppose that is just how it goes, isn't it? But, yes, we are going to be retreating from this, and we are going to be... Well, I would say completing the siege without me, and we're going to see how we do here. That is a... Oh, yes, that's much better, as you can see. Look at that. That is a lot better for us to do. As you can tell, we are now just eliminating all of them. And there it is. We have taken it. Fantastic. And now... Yes, I should have raided that village, I think. Probably would have been a good idea. But now we are apparently leaving. Okay, well, I'm going to be resting up at this particular castle for a little bit of time. And then we'll be heading on to raid a village or something along those lines. Let's see if we can make that happen. Because obviously now we do have a remarkable amount of presence in the area. So let's see if we can move around here sufficiently. And okay, so we have 55% HP as well. Need to be a little bit careful about that. But we're going to be making our way all the way around. And that's Noldor there, isn't it? Ah, no! Please don't attack me. Okay, wait a minute. They're moving at 4.9, I'm moving at 5.2, so I am moving faster than them, which is fantastic. Am I? Yes. I am moving fast. Wait! This guy has 95 prisoners. And they have Empire Mortals, Empire Knights, Empire Noble Legionnaires, and various other things. But these guys are bearing down upon us, so it's probably a good idea just to ignore that. Oh, that is painful. That is painful. Oh, wait. Oh, they're doing battle with... Oh, never mind. I actually thought they were attacking these Empire Immortals there, but no such luck. Okay, so we're going to be just going over to Savador Castle and resting for some time. Getting those Noldor away from us, thank you. And now we're going to be heading on down to Sepathar. And, oh no, there's a heretic army. Of course there is. Oh no, please don't follow me. Come on. You can't follow me more than that. Yes, thank you. Okay, great. Now these guys are following Emerald farmers. Please do not come into Dashar territory. That would just be atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Okay, so let's see what we can do about raiding this village. And hopefully they will be too preoccupied to intercept us. Let us see whether that is indeed the case. It might be. We might be very lucky, in fact. That's unfortunate. We were so close to completing that, actually. So, yes, as you can see, we have 242 against us. I don't know what to do here. Pull back, leaving some... yes, 12 soldiers. Thanks to Donovan, we have 6 tactics skill. But we have... Okay, we're going to have to just do this. Let's see what we can do here. We are going to have problems. We have some Dashar Bladesmen, but they are nowhere near as good as many of the units that they have, so we're going to see what we can do, and we're going to try and make it so that our infantry is standing a little bit closer together and just making a blockade, basically. Let's see if we can do this. Let's throw some weapons. Yes, there we go. Come on. Let's throw some weapons. We're dealing some damage, at least. I hit a friendly troop. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's just how we roll, apparently. Okay, so Donovan's been eliminated. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's not too good. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's shoot some of our throwing weapons at these guys. There we go. Come on. Yes, there we go. New enemies have now arrived, but we will not take it lightly. I was gonna say, we will not take it lightly, but apparently we will, because, yes, they are rather impressive. Unfortunately, we have eliminated 76 and counting of their units, and if I had stayed alive, maybe even more. We have received reinforcements now, as the camera goes absolutely crazy. What is happening here? I have no idea why the camera did that. Well, whatever the case, as we can see, the overview of our current situation is actually not bad. If we had more units that were actually good, then we would be able to very easily eliminate these guys. But as we see here, our archers are just not going to be able to survive, are they? I mean, against 200 units, we're going to have to retreat right now, unfortunately enough. As you see, they have eliminated 56 of us. We only had 75, so we actually did very, very well, considering all of it, you know. I mean, 111 killed. That is very, very good. So we only have 20 troops available. As you see, this guy would have been defeated no problem at all, but this guy is the reason for our problems, as well as apparently this caravan? I'm not entirely sure about that, but we are going to be making our way in the opposite direction, and apparently we are going to be leaving some soldiers behind, unfortunately, to make our escape. And yes, I do know, Donovan, I do not like running either, but we are going to be returning. We only have 39 remaining, but we will be able to raid this village if these guys leave. These two have both been injured severely, so we will be able to return at a later point. And with that, I will be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.